Kids, good morning. This is my video. I'm going to call this Restart. For those of you that have followed me for the last 3 years or so, I currently made about 457 videos, 454 of which I erased recently to get a brand new start. My life has changed drastically over the last 6 months, and it's time for a refreshing new change. Now, I have talked about everything under the sun, every little thing on my mind. I have showed you different looks. I have showed you 3 or 4 pairs of glasses. I have showed you different parts of my house, etc., etc. And I thank those of you that have been very loyal in watching my videos. However, one thing I did notice in this whole 3-year program that I did was that the ones that got really truly global constant reaction were my very serious videos, those on coming out or being raped or being removed from my family, etc. Those videos got a lot of global response from both males and females from all over the world, in the Caribbean, in Europe, in the Middle East, in Asia, in Australia, in the South Pacific, everywhere. And those were very touching. And I'm going to repeat some of those in maybe a little bit different ways, because I've learned a lot over the last 3 years. In addition, some of my comedy videos, like Gay Holiday Entertaining, which was one of my most famous videos actually, was also an enduring legend. And although I'll miss it, I will try to get back to some of those. But those have been a little bit harder since my medical crisis and medication changes in September. I mean, in October 24th of 2011, I have not been able to just produce a video from scratch. Now, a lot of the things that you used to see from me were totally unrehearsed. They just flew out of my mind and flew out of my mouth and just happened to have the perfect timing, etc. And I'm hoping to get back to that. I'm not quite there yet. So I'm probably going to start with some more of the more serious topics, which are easier and more ingrained in my soul. And I hope to get back to some of that funny stuff as well. But I'm so thankful that you've all stuck with me. And I look forward to opening my channel again to not only you, but a whole new audience, and talk about some real serious subjects in our society, in my life, in your life, and other people's lives that you may know, and talk about some things that are very sensitive, like family rejection and rape and stuff like that. I mean, really, really hurtful, serious things that leave scars for the rest of your life, because they're important. Now, I scan YouTube all the time, and I love YouTube, and I share all my YouTube videos on my Facebook page primarily. And if you're not friends with me on Facebook, please look me up, Michael Thompson in Inverness, Florida. I look forward to friending you. Besides my YouTube videos, I also get a Facebook page almost on a daily basis. I used to do it twice a day, but I've been a little bit off my mark lately because I've not been feeling too well. But I'm hoping to concentrate more and get myself back in shape. I'm starting to stabilize on my medications a little bit more and make some progress. And that's encouraging for me. And while that may scare you, it doesn't scare me. I've been through a lot in my life. I have a great story to tell. As a matter of fact, as I go through this, you're going to hear me use term that you've never heard me use before, and it's called touched. and I'm going to say touched 1, touched 2, touched 3, touched 4, etc. Now I won't necessarily name the videos that, but I'm going to put it in the dialogue. And the reason I'm going to do this, it's part of a book I have been writing for years called Touched. And it has several meanings on several different levels, and you'll soon discover what I mean. But since books are kind of on the way out, and videos are on the way in, I'm not looking to get rich over this, but I want to tell my Touched story to the world. So I will be incorporating my real life, which was what Touched was about, into my videos. And then hopefully someday some brilliant person will help me put it all together and maybe either make a book or a movie or whatever. Not that I'm counting on that, because it's not important to me. Fame is not important to me, but communicating is, and being real is. And for those of you who have known me for 20, 30, 40 years, I've always been real, and sometimes harshly real, and sometimes outrageously real, but yet again authentic. And I will never give that up for anything. So this is my update. I look forward to sharing my first new video with you soon. I just wanted to give you a heads up and say everything's good. After almost 8 weeks on one medicine, I'm kind of stabilized. I know what to expect, what not to expect. And I'm coping. It's not great. It's certainly not authentically me all the time, but at least I'm learning that I'm trying to make this as close to the new normal as possible for the time being, until I can get into a different situation and have more interaction with my doctors and etc. So that's it. And bless you all for staying with me. And I value your friendship, whether it's in person, whether it's online, whether it's through letters, whether it's through emails, or whether it's just through history and my memory alone. You're all very valuable to me. So thank you so much. Have a great week, and I will talk to you very, very soon. Have a nice night.